Elevations to everyone in the collective. I pray that I found you in spirits, in high hopes, high vibrations, wherever you are in this crazy world. Whenever you come across this video, it is only synchronistic. There are no such thing as coincidences. So maybe this message or another message that I have recorded previously is meant for you to hear. If you are new to the channel, thank you for coming. Thank you for tuning in and tapping in. Stick around. I may say something that brings awareness, truth, and clarity to you in your life wherever you are on your journey. I may say something funny, eccentric. You may find me very hippie-like. You may find me quite bitchy sometimes. Nonetheless, I give out messages from the divine however they need me to give them out. Sometimes I'm not all ladylike. Sometimes I'm not all love and light. Sometimes it is meant for me to tap into my dark, divine, feminine energy. Whichever one it calls for, just be aware that I mean no harm. I'm only a messenger. So that is what I'm here to do. That's what I'm meant to do. So definitely need to say, if you are new to the channel, don't shoot the messenger. If I say something that feels like it resonates with you and hits a soft spot. Typically when that happens, that means that those are things that you need to be aware of within yourself and reflect on. That's all that is. If you are a returning subscriber, and if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button and stick around and keep coming back. I pray that you keep coming back. If you are a returning subscriber, watcher, viewer, cross watcher, thank you for coming back. I must have said something that you liked. Awareness, truth, or clarity, or giving you a broader horizon or higher perspective on whatever it is that's going on in your life at this moment. And I thank you to all my supporters, my hidden helpers, all my people in the background that love me, my soul tribe, the Most High God. All praises go to the Most High God, Ashe Source. Ashe to the gods and goddesses that paved the way before us of our highest good. Ashe to the archangels that continuously fight and protect us on a daily basis from evildoers, negative energy vampires, and all variations of such. Ashe to my spirit team, my spirit guides. I love y'all so much. Love, love, love y'all. Okay, so collective. Let's get into the message. Oh, wait. Remember to only take what resonates and leave what does not. When you try to make a message fit, you cause confusion in your life, and that's the last thing that we want to do here on this channel. When I say masculine, I can mean feminine and vice versa. Energies are fluid in energy readings. So everybody embodies both, as well as light and dark. So take the roles and place them as they fit in your life as it pertains to the message, that part of the message that resonates with you. Past timelines could be past, present, or future. So be mindful of that. It could have already happened. It could be going on right now, or it could be something in the future that you need to be aware of or have some type of insight into. Okay? Ashe. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy collective. Delete. Yes. Got it? Okay. Go out. So collective. You know, if you're in this beautiful high vibrational energy, it's great, right? It's great. Especially if you're a person who has been in hermit mode quite often. You know, you've come out of the wilderness. We know what the wilderness is, right? You're in this world, not a part of it. And you found yourself in this high vibrational abundant energy. That's great, right? It's a beautiful thing, and I know you love that for you. And this can be a blessing and a curse, and I want to say here's why. And then I'm going to get into the message, the intuitive downloads. I have not did pre-pull shuffles or anything like that. Because a lot of times, collective, when you're high vibrational, even whether you're love and light, high vibrational, dark, it's the way that you carry yourself and the way that you present yourself to a person or to people, right? Be mindful. A lot of people are not used to authentic, genuine people. I'm telling you, that is a rarity here in this world that we're living in right now. I mean, more people are awakening and coming into that energy, but a lot of people are not used to somebody of genuine and authentic character that has those traits and characteristics, okay? A lot of people are narcissists, liars, they're pretenders, they're floggers, they're flexers, they're finessers, they're stuff like that. People wear a mask a lot. So when you are walking around as your authentic, genuine self, even you being kind to a person, we're supposed to be kind to everyone. It has its ups and it has its downs, right? And if you come into connection with a person or people, whether this be relationships, friendships, anything like that, you will find that when you disconnect from these people, a lot of the times they tend to build some type of envy or hatred towards you, and it turns into obsession very quickly. So when I go places, I'm real nice to people. I smile at people. This is what I do. People stop and have whole conversations with me. It don't matter who they are, where we are. I end up knowing a person's whole life story, whatever they got going on. I'm telling you, like, I just get along with people, right? And that's the genuine part of me, right? And not only enact like the mask wearing side of myself when I'm suspicious of a person and they insist on being in my energy, and I feel like that I need to protect myself or have my defenses up against the person who is coming into my energy. Then I will definitely put a mask on towards that person, and I will be whoever it is that I feel that the divine is telling me that I need to be to that person until they show me that they're coming from a place of genuine uprightness, okay, in character, in morals and values and stuff, right? But nonetheless, other than that, when I'm out and about, when I'm in public, when I'm around people I know, I'm genuinely me, right? I'm authentically me. So when I'm out and about, I see people, I smile, I wave, I say excuse me, I say please and thank you. These are my true natures and characteristics, right? A lot of people are not used to that type of stuff. A lot of people are not used to just a genuine smile. There's an obsessive energy here in the energetic field collective. Um, so I've been having over the Thanksgiving week, I had weird stuff happen. Like it's not weird, so to speak. It's not something weird where it's unnormal or uncommon that I haven't encountered many of times before, right? So I'm at Walmart with my brother, and this is the day before Thanksgiving. No, the day after. And I'm at Walmart with my brother and stuff, and we walk in, and me being high vibrational, I don't see me through other people's eyes. So as we're walking around collective in this type of genuine, authentic energy, this high vibrational energy, you don't recognize, you probably just be in your own little world, your own little bubble, your mind be on God, or, healing, evolving, growing, whatever the case may be, having fun, being happy. And you don't notice the people that notice your aura around you. People notice you, collective. People definitely notice you. And you don't notice this, you don't recognize this. I don't even think you feel like, or you realize how powerful and magnetic your energy is, especially being in, hey, so everybody in the lives. I pray that it's not like, like pixelating or anything like that. So I walk in Walmart with my brother and stuff, and we going in there to get a few things, and it's like a lot of people at the self checkout and stuff. So my brother walk over the self checkout line is right next to the row of baskets. So I go and I grab a basket, and this dude comes in line. This little young dude too, young. And so I grab a basket, and he gets in the self checkout line, and he look at me, and I smile politely, and then I keep going about my way. Like 5 minutes later, my brother like, sis, this shit, look. And I'm like, what? And I look up, and it's the dude from the self-checkout line that I smiled at, right? And I'm like, oh shit, maybe he forgot something. He's like, my brother like, nah, man, this nigga is like watching you. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, well, that's not uncommon. It's not on that happens. Trust me. And this is not on no boastful, I think I'm the shit type of thing. That happens. It really does happen, collective. And I'm gonna go on further to even explain to you further, because I feel like that you encounter stuff like this. Right, your energy, your authentic, genuine self, just you being purely nice, you being genuinely nice to people, even if it's a smile, a wave, an excuse me, a handing something to someone, stuff like that. You don't know how much of a difference or impact that they can make on a person's life, okay? Or you just being in somebody's energetic field, and this includes sleeping with people. This includes however it is that you are towards people, right? I feel like that your energy changes people just by them being in your energetic your energetic line of projection, wherever it is that you are. And I feel like the more high vibrational you become, your energetic field, it expands. And what little do you know it, collective, people around you, they draw themselves towards you. It's something, it'd be like something about you when you're in high vibrations and in this energy. It draws people into you. People eyes lock on you. People get curious about you. This sometimes can lead to obsessive people, stalkers, shit like that. So anyway, I tell my brother, I'm like, okay, that's not uncommon and shit. So we go down the aisle and we picking up stuff. By the time we make it down to the end of this aisle, the dude, he done went from this end all the way to the other. He is literally at the end of the aisle in the intersecting aisle, right? The main intersecting aisle. And he's standing right there. Now he acting like he on the phone and stuff. My brother like, man. And I'm like, what? And I look up, I see the dude look at me and stuff. And I'm like, okay. I smile at him again. I'm like, okay. He was like, man, why you wink at that nigga? And I'm like, bro, I didn't even wink at that dude. I literally smiled at him. He said, bro, don't tell me this nigga done got out of that motherfucking self-checkout line to follow you around this store. And he was like, I'm going to just stand out to the side, sis. Like, if dude want to holler at you, then, I'm going to go ahead and stand out to the side so he know, like, I'm just your people. I'm not your nigga, in case. So get a little nigga a shot to holler at you, right? And I'm like, man, bro, I was like, I don't think that dude thinking about me. He probably just forgot something in the store. So I continue on about my way and stuff. Go down another aisle. I swear to God, y'all, this dude was right there again. He was right there again. And mind you, he ain't got nothing in his hand and he's still on the phone. Okay? So me and my brother look at each other. I'm like, bro, just keep on going. I'm like, nah, just keep on going. So we go down another 2 aisles, and next thing you know, dude on the same aisle. And my brother like, man, what the fuck do you be doing to these niggas? And I'm like, bro, I literally just smiled at that dude. I ain't know nothing. You don't understand how smiling at a person, how much of an impact that can have on a person, right? Because maybe to that dude that my smile to him meant like, like I'm single, I'm good to go, it don't matter. Like, that ain't my nigga, I smiled at him, so I must want him type of shit. Because my brother's like, this nigga think you want him. You done smiled this nigga and he think you want him. And I'm like, man, I'm like, well, he ain't came up to me and said nothing, so I'm just let him go on about his way. Eventually he just gonna get on and stuff like that. 20 minutes later in the store, we done seen this dude several more times, y'all. I kid you not, several more fucking times. Several more times, right? But that's not even the end of it. I don't know where he went after that. I don't know if when we went to check out, he went and checked out, and then he seen what kind of car we got in and everything, because my brother was driving his car and I was driving mom's car and shit, right? So leave from there, we go to my sister's place, and then we go to the grocery store down the street from her apartment, right? So I get out of there and I get to go get stacks of firewood and shit from the grocery store, amongst a couple other things and stuff. So I walk into this grocery store, and now this is a little mom and pop type grocery store, bro. So when I'm getting my basket, this older white man, he got on overalls, the Farmer John types, the old McDonald types, older white man. He come behind me and he come to grab the basket, and he like, hey, older white man, bro. I swear to God, y'all, I swear. And he like, hey, and so I look up and I'm like, hey, how you doing? He was like, yeah, I seen you at Walmart, didn't I? Yeah, I seen you at Walmart. Older white guy, y'all, I kid you not, Farmer John old McDonald kind of motherfucker. Yeah, I seen you at Walmart. And I noticed that he with a group of white people. It's at least 4 or 5 of them. The woman started talking to me and speaking to me. The other older white lady, they began speaking to me and stuff. Next thing I know, we having a whole conversation and laughing. I'm just like, is it me, or is that, like, that was strange. Moving forward, finish up in the store and stuff. Get up in line. It's only 2, mind you, little mom and pop's grocery store and stuff. I go to checkout and stuff like that. And both lines are, they not full, but the people in front of me got full ass baskets, right? Next thing I know, the man from you know, the behind the counter desk where they do check cashing. He called me over there and he like, this Caucasian man too. He called me over there. He like, this line's open over here. If you want me to check you out, I'm like, oh shit, like shit just going my way and stuff. And I get up over there, bro. Like this man, like, he wasn't mean to me or nothing. It was just like, I'm like, okay, like, am I tripping or nah? Okay, so fast forward two days later, y'all. I kid you not, we back. Cause mind you, I stay in this city, and where we were in the next city, like 30 miles west of us or whatever. So stay out of there. So anyways, 2 days later, I go back into where we were in the next city. That's my sister lives and shit like that. And my mom and I are together. So we stop at a gas station. I want coffee, right? Cool. I go into the gas station. I go get my coffee. And I come outside, bro. Guess who is parked at the gas pump staring dead at me? The first dude from Walmart. The first little young black dreadhead dude from Walmart. He's standing right there at the gas pump. I'm like, nah, he got to just be pumping his gas. But the way he was standing there staring straight at the door, like, and I'm like, no, it's just a small town. It's just a small town. It's a small town. It's a small town. It's a small town. That shit happens a lot, collective. And that ain't no boastful thing like, oh, I'm the shit. I'm just, you know, like, it's not that. Your energy is like that, collective. It is a blessing and a curse. You have an obsessive person in your energy. It's because you hella calm. It's like in a world where it's nothing but chaos and stuff, people notice people that are in this calm demeanor. They notice you in this peaceful Zen demeanor. You're not like a part of all the hustle and bustle. You're not a part of all the, you know, the racket, the noise making, stuff like that. People notice that about you. And a lot of the times people will come into your energetic field and you get into connections, or people become interested in you. They want to talk to you. They want to be friends. They want to get to know you, be in a relationship with you, whatever the case may be. They want to sleep with you. They will get into your field and they will try to control that because they want to control it, basically, so to speak, to put it under a microscope so then they can figure out how to accumulate that, or how to study it, control it in such a way where they can study it, put it in a box and study it, and then use it for themselves, if that makes sense. Okay? Calm is still here at the bottom. A lot of people may also notice you about your intellect. More people in this world notice more things about you, collective, than you do yourself. Whether you know it or not, a person can look. Sometimes people have the eyes, and I'm going to say the eyes, right? And not physical eyes, but eyes where they can see a person is intellectual, a person is calm amongst the chaos, a person is in this peaceful Zen energy. This has really nothing to do with looks, and it could be the looks that draw people eyes towards you, but then when their eyes get on you, this eye, you know what I'm saying, the discerning eye. These people can notice that there's something different about you. They can just intuitively feel it. And even that they don't know that it's their intuition that's tapping into your big, powerful fucking energy. People become drawn to you. People become, the inquiring minds want to know. That's what I'm hearing. And then sometimes, listen, you're a rarity. It's a rarity to be yourself. Look, I cannot make it up. With her is here. Ashe, exploration is here. Okay. With Saturn here, bro. The maturity that brings caution regarding and limits imposed here. The limits imposed are you also your energetic aura, your purity, your essence, it is like seeping out of your pores at this time. Like it is radiating and seeping out of your pores. And it also points out to people that you are people intuitively, instinctually know that you are a limitless being or someone of unlimited amounts of power and possibility, but it also shows them how limited they are. Like if you're calm amongst the chaos, it will show a person, and one person amongst the, let's say you're in a crowd and everybody y'all frantic and shit, something going on, and you the calm one. One or some of those people that are in that crowd panicking, they're gonna stop and they're gonna notice that you are calm, and while everybody else is all frantic and shit, and they're gonna want to know why. With the maturity that brings, they're gonna want to know why, what it is about you that is making you so calm when everybody else is frantic. Right? And it's going to make them look at themselves like, damn, I was just one of these frantic people. Why this person not in chaos and all in an uproar and shocked and screaming and panicking, and why is this person not like that? But I was just like that. What is it about this person? Inquiring minds want to know. A lot of the times, and that's just an example. Do you hear what I'm saying, collective? It's an example. Okay? But these type of things, in any given environment or situation, people are going to notice this about you. They really are. And sometimes this can bring about stalkers and obsessive people. You having I don't know if this is a person or people. It's an obsessive energy here, right? And this could have been somebody you came across, somebody that you broke up with, somebody that you were in a long-term relationship with, somebody that tried to control you, tried to put you in a box and tried to study your calm demeanor, your intellect, your stuff like this, and then use it for themselves. And when they couldn't, that causes obsession. That causes obsession too. It could be a number of things why this person is obsessed with you. It could be a number of things why. Especially if you're a person of high vibing energy and somebody tried to control that, and when they couldn't, this could have formed an obsession within somebody. Okay? People also can see that you're a self-starter with the initiative here. You take the initiative. You take the reins of your life also. If you don't think that people notice that. So you could be the type of person where people around you, your immediate family, friends, whomever it may be, it's not that they don't notice that you take the initiative, that you're a self-starter, that you actually put in the hard work and stuff like that. Is that they don't want to tell you, they don't want to acknowledge it to you because they don't want you to get the big head syndrome. Or these people, if they feel like that, if they don't acknowledge whatever this initiative is, you do, your ambition, your drive, if they don't acknowledge that, then you'll just ignore the fact, or you'll just think that they don't see it. But what they are doing, this is a form of reverse psychology, so to speak. And I'm telling you right now it is, because you'll think that these people don't recognize what it is that you're doing, that you have this ambition, this drive. You'll think that people don't see it. You'll think that you're not being paid attention to. You are. But in a reverse psychological way, these type of people won't acknowledge it because they don't want you to know that they are watching you, in fact, and they are watching you and noticing you a lot harder than what you think. They are actually fine-tooth combing through you. They are looking in your energy. They are observing you at every given moment. Every little thing you do, you say, how you move, how your creativity and what it is that you do, because these people want to be able to study you without you noticing so they can take bits and pieces from what it is that they observe from you, and they can try and apply it to themselves, because they ultimately, they either want to control you, they want to be able to use that to come back in at a later time and control you, or these people don't want to give you the credit later on down the line. Okay, and these people become addicted to you. Okay. And also, with them trying to do this, these people become burnt out and overloaded with this type of energy, with trying to do this to you. That's a form of reverse psychology again, right? They become burned out and overloaded, and then they be wondering why, like, how the fuck is collective able to do it so well? How the fuck is collective able to be a self-starter, take the initiative to just go forth and do things, and just, I feel like with this initiative, it's also like that fool card, like free spirited, just taking leaps of faith at things all the time, and it's in your ambition. You have the drive to do these things, and this can be whatever this is in your life. And when people try to recreate that, replicate that, they try to embody that, they get burnt out real quick, and then they become addicted to your energy as to why it is that you embody the initiative, the essence, to have this drive to be able to do these things and not get fucking burnt out like they are. And people become addicted to knowing why, and then they want to study you more, they want to observe you more, and eventually the more burnt out and overloaded they become trying to recreate, trying to do it, they become obsessed. And when these people become, they become envious, they become jealous, then envious, then obsessed. Okay. And when those three things happen, when a person gets to the point of obsessed, this is when they want to start controlling you. Now, you may think that a person is coming into your energy with just with curiosity, right? This could be someone new you've met. This could be someone you've just encountered. This could be a new friend you've met. This could be a lover you've met. This could be a new relationship that you're in. This could be anything that any of those type of things. This could be a reformed family shit that you know, getting back together with family members after a long period of time. People observe you, even if they don't acknowledge you, collective. Trust me, if you're in this type of energy, people notice you, and you just think that they don't. But it's a reverse psychological way of them being able to look into the depths of you. Confirmation with the spiritual work. Yeah, I have coffee and I have smoke here. You know, I stopped smoking. You know, tobacco, so trigger warning for anybody that has quit smoking cigarettes or anything like that. This may trigger you. I might spark it up and put it back out. That's what I typically do in heavy energy, because this energy is heavy on my chest, okay? You may think that somebody is, hey Kai, go put this in the microwave for me. I'll be mad when my coffee get cool or get too warm. I like hot, piping hot coffee. Like I like my bath water piping hot. I'm trying to get around this energy. I'm trying to form myself around this energy. There's something here. It's like somebody don't want you to know or want it to be seen how obsessed they are with you. Somebody may act real funny towards you, collective. I don't know if this is a family member, a friend, a lover, an ex, or whatever the case may be. It could be your kids. It could be anybody. It could be your co-workers. Somebody does not want you to see how obsessed they are with you. Because see, whoever this person is, first, this person was addicted to you. They were addicted to, can you please not? Thank you. Because you have that room in the back. You have that whole hallway where you can close that door. You don't have to flip right here about where I'm doing my video, ma'am. You don't. Just go on in there in any other space. All this house. Shut that door to the hallway. You know the saying, curiosity killed the cat. That's because the cat went too far. It started off with a level of curiosity. This is what I get from this addiction card. curious as to your initiative, your ambition, your drive, what makes you you, what makes you tick, what forces drive you, how do you accomplish whatever it is that you accomplish. It could even be your looks, collective. Someone wants to know how you look the way you look. If you're older, they want to know why you look so young. If you're fit, they want to know how you're fit. It's something about you that this person, it started off as a curiosity and then it went straight into addiction. Somebody was addicted to knowing about you. They were addicted to figuring you out, and they thought it's like this person thought it would be simple, and it's like, oh, they doing this that way, they doing this that way, okay, I can do it. And then the person tried that, and then they found themselves burnt out and overloaded. Now we went from curiosity to addiction, and now we're in the energy overload, right? Now they're jealous. Now they want to do more. They're going to watch you a little more. Now these type of people will realize the type of time, energy, and effort that they are putting into watching you, and that's going to make them more frustrated. But they feel like that they need to watch you. This person feels like that they need to watch you so they can get a full breakdown. They missed something. Obviously they missed something. That's why if they got burnt out and overloaded, right? They're not realizing it's the energy you embody. If they're not healed, if they haven't went through their dark night of the soul, nobody can embody that energy. For one, they can't embody your energy. Your essence is yours alone. Your own true, authentic, one of a kind, genuine essence here. But they want to know how they can embody that. So if they're always going to be burnt out and overloaded. This is giving me that burnt by the sun type of energy. They're always going to get this way because they're not realizing they haven't went through the dark night of the soul. They haven't healed. They haven't evolved. They haven't grown in any type of way. They haven't did the checking of their wounds and the healing of the inner child and the surrendering and the trials and tribulations. They haven't did that. And this is the true reason for the burnout and overload. But they think, oh, what the fuck is so special about collective where I keep getting burnt out? Now I'm jealous, right? So now I'm going to study them more. And then a person will look up one day and they'll be like, I still can't get it. I still keep getting burnt out and overloaded. What the fuck is it about collective? I done spent all this time, energy, effort, even money, trying to figure out collective so I can embody that, so I can be like that, so I can have that, so I can get that recognition. Somebody has become an obsessed stalker. That's the only way I know how to say it. And I don't know if you know this person or not. If you know this person, you don't know that this person is like this. If you don't know this person, you have an obsessive stalker on your hands, right? So what is it about collective that I just can't get? So I done spent all this time and money. Now this jealousy turns into envy because now they wasted time, energy, and money and stuff watching you, studying you day in, day out, trying to embody what it is or get what it is that you have and instill it within themselves, right? They studied everything about you and they still can't fucking get it. What's so special about collective? Now they're envious, right? So with the envy, they bump it up a notch. These people start where, as opposed to one day, somebody could have been watching you, I don't know, somebody could watch you in the mornings coming out if you're a walker, if you go out to the gym or anything like that. So they could have started off with somebody watching you at the gym in the mornings on your daily routines or walks. You could do yoga. You could do anything like this. You could be on your way to work. You come out looking freaking fucking crispy, pristine, and just, just like all glorious and all your beauty and all your honor and all your high vibrational auric energy, right? You could have started off like that. Now, this person is in the energy of envy, okay? Now, instead, they're watching you when you leave. They watch where you go to. They probably leave and come back. They time your wherever you are. Now they're frequenting the same grocery stores as you. Now they're driving past your house at night and shit like this. This is their, and it may not have even got into the point where they're driving past your house. But I'm gonna tell you right now. Oh no. This person could definitely be in between envy and obsession. But I'm getting heavy obsession. I feel like that if they weren't there, you did something recently, collective. Again, I don't know if you know this person or not, but you did something recently where this person has now crossed the line into obsession here. Okay? You're also in this independent ass energy. So this person With this independence, I'm getting more so like individualized, right? Like you know, the divine most high God, they'll place people in the collective, chosen ones, starseed, light workers, hearers, light bringers, light bearers. They'll place you in certain communities and stuff, and you'll think, oh, there's many like me. No, collective, more than likely 9 times out of 10, you are an anomaly, an anomaly amongst thousands. Okay, collective, even tens of thousands. And that's not to boost nobody's head up, but it is the truth. It is the truth. There is no one like you. People can look like you, act like you, dress like you, talk like you. You can look like them, act like them, dress like them, talk like them. But it is the energy, the essence that you embody and that just makes it something about you. If somebody tried to go, if this is an ex or an ex-lover, somebody tried to go and recreate you or find something different, something better, it did not work. Somebody found out real quick, that's not the collective. I don't like this shit. If somebody did try to do this, if this is an ex or anything like that, because I also got the intuitive download that if this is an ex, this is a person that went elsewhere because you have standards, you have morals, you have values, you have principles that you yourself abide by, and so you establish boundaries with people around you that they are not required to abide by that, but if they're not, you make them get out of your energy, or they end up forcing themselves out by their inability to just have moral standards and values here, right? And this could be the type of person where they like, fuck it, however they left out of your energy. If this is an ex, for those of you, if this sounds like an ex of yours or something like that, somebody you broke up with recently, stopped dealing with recently, this person went and thought that they could just get another you come a dime a dozen, right? And it's real quick, people find out real quickly, like, nah, not only is collective not a dime a dozen, okay? But collective is a 1 in a million, a diamond in the rough. This is a blood diamond. Collective, you are a blood diamond, so to speak. Not in that manner, but you know what I mean? Like, you are highly sought after and highly valued, right? Because you have substance, right? And a lot of people, they can just look like collective, they can act like you, but they don't have the substance. And people who have experienced you, this is another thing, okay? People who have experienced you before on an intimate level, and intimacy don't have to be actual, but if they have experienced you and they think that they can go get that somewhere else, they quickly find out that it is the substance within you, and then they become obsessed with the fact that nobody else has it. So now they feel like, now that they've experienced you, it's nothing like you. There's this adrenaline rush that comes on. There's this addiction energy right here. And they become addicted with what that is that you carry, that you embody, what it is about you, right? And they just have to have more. They just have to know more. They just want more. And then they get to the point where the more they study you, the more they watch you, the more that they stalk you, they just realize that really you are a once in a lifetime type of experience, and they just really don't see themselves, especially if you have powerful energy, they just don't see themselves being able to live their life without your essence. So then you have developed an obsessive stalker, and these can become fatal. Not just a trigger warning. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just saying. I'm telling you. Somebody also thought that they would be immune to your power, your essence. And I feel like people who have been in your energy collective, yeah, tolerance is here. People who have been in your energy collective, they don't know that, because I know a lot of us have been hurt where people just, it feel like really people are insensitive to us, they undervalue us, and we know we're something, we know we're somebody, but why doesn't anybody value us? It's not that, it's that these people are blinded, okay? They're insensitive to your power, which means that they are blinded to your energy or your essence, and the only time that they are going to realize the power that you hold, your real power, with this tolerance is giving me, you know how your body builds up a tolerance to alcohol, stuff like that. A tolerance only happens when you are exposed from one thing to another. So we're talking about here polarities, okay? We're talking about the universal law of polarity here. And people don't know that it's like people are immune to your power, or they are blind. They are blind with this insensitive. I just feel like that this is them being blind or somewhat immune to your power, the essence, the true energy that you embody. And the only time that they realize what it is that you have, that is something special and anomalous, anomalous is when they go experience somebody who just don't fucking have it. When they experience the opposite, we're talking about polarity here. When they experience the opposite of what your energy is, that's when a light clicks on. That's when a light clicks on to them. That's when they have that light bulb moment, like, I've experienced this, that person after collective, and none of these motherfuckers, even if they look like collective, none of these motherfuckers are collective. What the fuck? What the fuck with tolerance here? Now this person has become autoimmune to your energy, your essence, and they become addictive. And it's the same thing, you know how like you take antibiotics and stuff, and that's not the best way to, but okay, I don't want to use that as an example. It definitely could be triggering. Antibiotics, you only take them so often, and for so long. The reason why is because your immune system, it builds up it builds up an immunity against the antibiotics after so long, right? You're not supposed to have a round of antibiotics and another round of antibiotics and another round of antibiotics, because those second two rounds and second and third rounds of antibiotics, they will not work, because your system has built up an immunity to those antibiotics. So collective, think of yourself as not an antibiotic, but think of yourself like when people first encounter you, they have an immunity to you, right? With this insensitivity to your power, right? They have an immunity to you because they've never experienced it, right? And the only time that they realize what your power, what your energy and your essence truly is when they go out and they experience the opposite of what your energy is, because now their energy will be, being in your energy will cause this person to, their immune system, so to speak, energetic wise, to lower, to drop, with the tolerance here. It will cause their immune system to fall, because they're going to experience an energy that is different from yours, which is going to tell them energetic wise, I've been looking for the words, y'all. Sometimes certain stuff, it's hard to put into words for me. So y'all just bear with me for a second. Because motherfuckers might like to try and treat you collective like, oh, you ain't shit, you ain't the shit. Collective not all that. Like, oh, they come a dime a dozen that really do. And they really have to experience every opposite of you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times before they realize. I don't even think a lot of people get to 5. I think people really get to like 2, and then they try a third, but they after 2 they realize the third one ain't gonna be nothing like collective. They just don't have whatever it is, that je ne sais quoi within them, like collective does. I'm gonna try the third one, but all I know is gonna be a fucking dud. And so by the time they even try the third one, whether it be a person, place, or thing, okay, but we're talking about people. So third person, place, or thing, whatever. By the time they experience the third person, they've already made up in their mind, so they're not even going to put any effort into the third thing. It's just gonna be some shit for them to do, you know, because they've already made up in their mind there is no more collective, there is nobody else that embodies this energy, and they realize that. Well, and they start thinking to themselves, why was I insensitive to collective's true power, essence, and genuinity, right? They're gonna start asking themselves this. Okay, somebody is in this energy where they're obsessed now, and this is the only way I know to say it. And you may not know this about this person. Okay, let me put these two back. Yeah, this person, listen, instability is right here. Okay, this person is unstable. It's because of all of the burnout. Somebody could have a list as well, a list. They can have a gap too, but they can have a list. I keep hearing frozen, so this person may have acted very... Let's say this is a person that's, okay, so if this is an ex, this ex has to experience other people who are the opposite polarity of you in order to know that it's you, collective, you the one type of shit, you know? And this person expected to be able to come back. If this is a person that you are used to doing the back and forth with, or you're the type of person that does the back and forth, and this is a recent ex or something like that, and this person knows you to be the type of person where you give people chances and shit, this person expects to come back. So if this person has come back, or you have let this person back before, you may have noticed this person's demeanor to be very stiff, very statue-like, very more so like they don't want to move the wrong way. They don't want to speak the wrong way. They don't want to say the wrong thing. So this person can come out very like mannequin or statue-like around you recently, okay? Yeah, this person could be trying to come back and ask for forgiveness at this time. But that's because this person is acting like this towards you, or may have acted like this in your energy, because they know you're an anomaly. They know there's nothing like you, and they don't want to move the wrong way and break it. This is another example of what I was saying in the beginning. This person doesn't want to acknowledge how addicted to your energy that they are. I feel like that this person has been watching you for a long time, collective. When I say discipline, this is this person's energy. They're trying to be disciplined in your energy. Like this is the type of person where they really just want to they just want to wear you, collective. And I don't know if it's in that manner or what. This is the type of person where they want to breathe your breath. If this is an ex, they just want to they just want to lay there, and they just want to play with your hair and rub your skin, and they just want to. Man, like this person, I don't know, but this person can act very statuesque, like in your energy, and that's because they don't want to show how obsessed they are with you. And you may have found that this person at one point in time or another tried to control you, and they tried to control you because I always say this, when people try to control you, especially if you're the collective in this big energy like I'm talking about, when people try to control you, it's because they don't want anyone to experience you. They want to be the only one that experiences you. So a lot of the times they will try to belittle you and degrade you, so you will never feel like that you want to go anywhere or be with anybody or experience anybody else, because they really obsess. I believe people of control are really people of obsession, that have obsessions. They have big attachment issues too, psychological wise. Mind you, I'm not a psychologist. I have to say that. It's all blah 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 blah, all that good jazz, collective. But people with control issues, they typically have attachment issues, and they typically try to control things because they are obsessed with having the attachment or codependency to that thing. Because when a person experiences an energy like yours, collective, they can't see them a lot of the times until they heal those attachment issues and wounds and where it stems from. They cannot envision their lives without you. or without whatever it is that they're attached to, person, place, or thing. Also, this is a part of addictions here. Trigger warning for anybody that has ever had any type of addictive patterns, and you know how how an addiction to anything can be. It could be quite. Okay, same way, y'all. Feathers in my nose, feathers, like feathers. Like, bro, I don't know, it's just fucking itching like crazy. But like with addictions, we're gonna think of this. We're gonna look at people like this in the form of those who have had addictions and stuff like that. You feel like that you can't live without whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is, you feel like you can't live without it. You can't see life without it. And then eventually it gets to the point where now you start doing bullshit out of the norm. You start doing things and having certain behaviors and stuff, and be willing to damn near do anything in order to be able to keep whatever this is, this addictive pattern, toxicity, substance, whatever it is. You'll do anything to keep it in your life because now it has numbed a part of you, the part of you have built a codependent relationship with this thing, right? And you can't see your life. You can't see living your life without it. You get these urges, you get these aches, these pains, these nudges, these grips. And then again, this is a big trigger warning for somebody. So when you think of it, take that and you put that into a person who is addicted to another person. It goes into a level of obsession. People will do any and everything that they can in order to stay in your energy. And I'm talking about creating crazy ass scenarios where this is an ex, they want you to be able to, Kayla, go. If they play in their mom's room, go, please shut that door because they are so loud. Hit that minute mark on their microwave because they do this shit as soon as I get on here and get to recording. So think of it like that. If this is an ex, like let's say reliability. People can also get addicted to you being reliable or being able to rely on you and stuff, and then they think that they can go out and they can find that somewhere else. Even if somebody shows them in the beginning, like, oh, you can count on me, they quickly find out that a lot of people lie, they wear masks, and they aren't. Caleb, socks on your feet and medicine. Go ahead and take a cap full of that medicine, put socks on your feet. Don't come through here, I'm recording. No. You have slides. Go put those on your feet. Receptivity, right? So this is Six of Pentacles energy with the reliability. They think that they can get this from somewhere else, especially if you're reliable. If this is the type of person where they knew they could always rely on you while they were in the connection with you. Okay. Thank you. Y'all literally can walk around. A lot of people you can't rely on, okay? Reliability is different from codependency here, okay? But this is the type, with reliability here, this is like somebody always knowing that they can be able to count on you, collective. And then they think that they can go somewhere and they can find this somewhere else. Like, even if people show them love in the beginning, they'll think that, oh shit, I got better than collective and I ain't got to deal with all those morals and values and boundaries and standards and shit. I'm going to go over here. And then they quickly realize that this is not a reliable connection, or it's more so of a codependency one. Because in a codependent relationship, again, there is a tone of control here, right? So this is how you know the difference between reliability and codependency, right? So if this is an ex or somebody, a family member, somebody you used to give to, somebody that you used to just have actual exchanges with, a friends with benefits, anything like that. Somebody knew that they could always rely on you. And this is not, we're not talking in the form like collective, like you stupid. Somebody knows that they can rely on you. I don't know what that is. And they're burnt out from whatever it is that they went towards, whomever it is that they tried, wherever they went, wherever they declared their loyalty to. They are tired of it because they realize that people don't embody whatever it is that you have in you, right? So if this person is trying to come back around, this person is in the energy of obsession. Now this person is going to, they will go as far as to creating scenarios in your life where they feel like that this is going to They'll set certain shit up in your life, do certain shits, create certain scenarios where they just know that 9 times out of 10, or let's just say 6 times out of 10, you're more than likely going to reach out to them or call them, or you'll be receptive to them coming back in. Let's say they create something in your house. Like, I'm telling you, somebody is like obsessed, past obsession. I'm telling you, it's past that. I'm telling you, I think obsession been and came and gone. This is the type of person where they'll burn down your fucking house and shit like that, or they'll set your house on fire, and you know they know that. I don't know. That's a bad example, but and let's say your person, your ex, your friend, your family, whomever this is, you know, that went somewhere else, or that declared their loyalty and all that to someone else, and you know they abandon you, whatever the case may be. Let's say this person is a mechanic, and let's say this person will fuck with your car. Okay. Okay, you definitely do. That is your name on that cup, so you want to tell me his name. So let's say this person is a mechanic or something like that. This is the type of person where they're at the level where they will fuck with your vehicle. And you know, like, and it's gonna be like at a weird time of the night or at the day, or it's gonna be like right before work. Like I said, if this person watch you go out to work or watch you go out to the gym or something, and you come out and you realize that, oh, something fucked up or something done happened. This is not just a simple flat tire. This is something where you're gonna be required to call a mechanic, and you know, damn, a mechanic at this short of a notice and stuff like that, and I definitely can't get the car to a shop. Like, damn, who I know that's a mechanic? Oh, what's the name? So let me go ahead and call that person, and you call that person. They've already set this shit up to where you can call them, because to them, this is their way in, okay? And this is just a one case scenario. This is an example, but I'm saying, like, this person is at the level where they're going to set up scenarios where they know you're going to reach out to them, or where it is more highly likely that you're going to reach out to them. This person wants to be in your energy. Somebody is trying to get back into your energy, your good graces for dear life. Okay. We did have Matthew 16:20 that came out here, and I'm going to read that at the end here. Give me more on this person's in the collective's energy. This is the type of shit, I don't know what's going on with people, but obsession, that's like some old shit. You hear me? Being a stalker, that's some old shit, right? There's a new term here that needs to be coined for this level of this, because this is not the only person that I felt in your energy collective, not whomever I'm talking to, not just your energy, but the collective energy. It's beyond obsession, it's beyond stalker, it's beyond fatal attraction. Is beyond that. There's another level of these motherfuckers that have been bred, another level of personality disorder or characteristic defect, a characteristic defect or something that needs to be introduced in psychiatry for the levels, the extent to which people are going now. Because we've learned that people that become envious and jealous, shit, these motherfuckers throwing black magic and voodoo witchcraft at us, death spells, shit like this, and it's just all of the envy and jealousy. When people get obsessed, they start fucking doing shit in your life here. Guess what's at the bottom, collective? Illusions here. So this is just uncategorized or an unnamed heightened state of fatal attraction here. Because that's where it's going. Illusion is here. This person wants back into your energy. There, with the illusions, like I said, this person is going to try and create a scenario where you have to reach out to them, or it is more likely that you're going to reach out to them. Because they need back in your energy. This person wants back in your energy so bad. And they trying to figure it out. And this is a person that may not know how to apologize to. You may be the person that maybe initiated a lot of conversations or even apologies in the past and stuff, because you're ambitious. You know that the sooner that you address something, the quicker that it can be a solution can be, you know, applied to the situation, and then you can just move forward, going towards your ambition here, right? And this could be the type of person they're not used to possibly apologizing or opening up the lines of communication to be able to see, even apologize, right? And so this person is going to try and create scenarios where they come back into your life, and this is going to be their way of coming back in without them having to actively say they're sorry or even getting a chance to say that they apologize here. Yeah, because they want you to be open to them. They want to expand or open back up a connection with you. And this could be anyone again. It could be friends, family, lovers, exes, husbands, wives, divorcees, whatever the case may be, co-workers, right? It says expansion and openness here, right? Yeah, and instinct. And devotion. If this is an ex-collective, this person, if they went and chose somebody else over you, or it was someone else, whatever the case may have been, they went in a different direction. This person they want you to be open to receive them so y'all can expand or expound on the relationship. Y'all can see where things could have went, stuff like that. Because this person's like natural or animalistic instincts devotion is not, I don't know if that's more animalistic, because when we think of animalistic, instincts, we would think the negative things about it, but some animalistic instincts are more so states of heightened awareness of more than a human instinct. If you ask me, I'm not gonna squirrel here, but somebody is they are having this urge that they can't fight to come in and want to be devoted to you. Like this person will I don't know, because I'm trying not to degrade the person, but this person will lay on a fucking they put the jacket over the puddle type of shit. No, this is the type of person that'll lay on a fucking puddle so you can walk on them to get across the puddle, and then they'll get up and they'll love to do it. They will just love to do it. Do you hear how crazy this shit sound? And then to be like, damn, it wasn't necessary for you to put your whole body on there. You could have just put your jacket, or I could have just walked around, Yeah, I just didn't want to. Well, you walking around it just seemed like too much work for collective. Like, nah, I don't want you to do that. And you just walk all over me. I'm telling you, this is look, tenderness and thoughtfulness. If this person wasn't tender towards you before, they're going to be tender towards you now, collective. They definitely want to come in and do that. And they want to listen to you. They want to be attentive to you with this listening here. Okay, and I'm telling you, but because they want to do this, but because they are thinking all these things in their head about how they want to be to you, they want to just be everything that you need. Like you never need nobody else, collective. I'm your man, I'm your woman, I'm your friend, I'm your co-worker, I'm your boss, I'm anything. If this is a work situation, this is where you the best fucking worker, right? And your boss is hella fucking mean to you and shit like that. And it's because how hard you work and how dedicated and devoted you are to working, right? And your boss hella mean to you, come from home and bring, home problems or whatever's going on at home. But your boss comes in cranky, acting like an asshole or a bitch. And, they want to make your time hard, even though you're their best worker. And a motherfucker even get in your face and say what? I can replace you. You can get fired, or you can quit, blah, 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 blah. And collective no, I don't want to do that. But eventually you get to the point where you're fuck this shit, I quit. You find better, go ahead and find better. And you leave, and this boss, they hire several people. None of these motherfuckers have your work ethic. None of these motherfuckers have your ambition, your drive. None of these people are self-starters and have the initiative to come in and get shit done at this job, this place of employment, this career, like you do, collective. And then your boss want to come back, but this motherfucker's so prideful, and they willing to do anything. They want to bump up and so they want to create some type of case scenario, do something weird, like have one of your old co-workers reach out to you and stuff, and oh yeah, our boss, whoever such and such and such is, right? Boss such and such, they've been talking about you lately. They've been talking about how you had such a good work ethic and yada yada yada, and if you were willing to come back, and be shit like that, right? Collective, this is what I'm talking about in this case scenario. And this person, because They don't know how to, because this is how you know a person is not yet they're healed and stuff, but they need you. They need your work ethic. They need you back. Shit ran smoothly when you were there at that job, collective. And this person, they willing to give you any and everything that you want. They just don't know how to take the initiative to come towards you or come forward to you and say that they were wrong. So they're going to try and create or set shit up. If this is an ex, this could be somebody trying to send in a mutual friend or somebody they feel like that you would be open to communicating with, to say, yeah, you know, like such and such really missing you. They've been talking about collective. They've been talking about this and that. They really sad. They really you know, they willing to change. They're willing to do any and everything, blah, 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 blah. And you know, maybe you just talk to them and stuff. This is going to open up a line of communication. This person is definitely in this energy of trying to set something up to where you reach out to them, or where somebody convinces you to give this person another chance or reach out to them or something like that. And this person is hella agitated right now. Because it's not moving fast enough. Like this person want back in your energy in your life like yesterday. Okay, collective? And if this is like somebody you ran into at the store, like, I don't even know, man, bro. Look, we see too many Lifetime movies. We can't say it don't happen. Too many. And I mean, people energy be fucking weird. Yeah, we got expansion and openness that came back out right here. And instinct. I'm telling you, like this person, look, this says the container carries life. Okay? Let's say you're the container that carries life, but this person wants to always be around you because you'll always be there. You'll always be in their grits. You'll always be in their grasp. You'll always be in their, because whatever this person experienced after you or wherever they went, it humbled the shit out of them with humility. Okay? Yeah, whoever they went towards and collaborated with or worked with, now they humble and they want to come in and they want to do right by you. They want to work with it on you. They want to work on something with you. Okay? This person just don't know how to say it. I don't know how you and this person y'all left off on bad terms or whatever. This person just don't know how to say it. This person don't know how to say sorry or apologize or say that they were wrong. So I don't know, if you make out what you want with it and stuff, yeah, everything just gonna fall. I gotta, forgiveness fell out. It's in the reverse. It did hit the floor. This person don't feel like you're going to forgive them. Yeah, because they want to try. This person is willing to change. We got fluidity and adaptation here. Okay? So this person is willing to come back in and change, but they feel like you won't forgive them. Yeah, this making this person, having this person in this fucking aggressive ass energy here. Order and organization with enterprising. This person is working with people to try and help them open you up to being more receptive to them. This person definitely has, if it's like a mutual friend or something like that. I mean, I see y'all want to come out. You have like a Christ-like energy, and that's not to call you Jesus Christ. That's not what that's saying. We're talking about a heightened state of enlightenment. And because of your heightened state of enlightenment, and that's what in whatever area that your awareness, that your anything is heightened in, a lot of people would consider you somewhat like an illumined one. Because that's ultimately what that means in an awakened person that has been illuminated. That has ascended into a state of illuminated consciousness, okay? Well, I mean, shit. Yeah, this person is listen. Impulsion is here. So I'm telling you, this person is acting on impulse Mastery. This is what this person does, like, not like what you collected, but like, this person typically acts on impulse. They have mastered acting on impulse. They just do shit without thinking here. I'm getting poking the bear off of this. I don't know what, again, I don't know what happened. Okay, so this person could be trying to rage bait you as well. And this person has mastered this. They good at this. They can be trying to rage bait you. If this is an ex or somebody like that, this person can be trying to rage bait you. Cause like they say, when a bull see the red flag or the, I don't know, this, if there's a particular name for it or whatever. But when they see this, it enrages them. This person is trying to rage bait you, and they master doing this with other people. But I feel like it's not working with you. This person wants you to act on impulse and possibly reach out to them or something. Reach out first. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but you in this grace energy. This is funny. And Spirit is saying, instead of this person trying to master rage baiting you, this person needs to make a bold fucking move and come at you gracefully. And I don't think that this person, an impulsive person, going from impulse to grace, that's a stretch here. Yeah, it's definitely a bold move here. Going to impulse to grace, that's a bold move here. Yeah, this person, remember, they were insensitive to your power now. Now, they're sensitive. And see that eye? This is what I'm saying. Like, we're not talking sensitivity, like, not just emotions. We're talking sensitive to, this person is sensitive to your energy now. Because they've experienced the opposite polar of it, the polar opposite of it. But they didn't know what your energy was until they experienced the opposite. And they realized that your shit, that it's no energy like yours. You hear me? Sensitivity is here. And now this person want to come in with love and compassion. Or if you were loving and compassionate towards this person, now this person is sensitive to it. But this person cannot approach compassion and love out of impulse. They can only do it through grace. But this is a jump. This is a stretch. This is a bold move to go from impulsive actions to graceful actions. But this person is being told, yeah, I'm telling you, emotions and devotion here. This person hella emotional over you, okay? They want to be devoted to you. This only way I know. And they having the courage to be open and receptive to it, but they hoping you open to receive them. Because, yeah. But they mad. Listen, this is they probably mad because they have to gain a level of discipline about themselves. Their energy is a bit mixed and mixed up right now because we have energy and dynamism. This sounds better, you know, but anyways, because I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Anyways, but then we have miser, frugal, and we have precipitation. So with the precipitation, I'm getting like maybe like a trickle down effect, or more so like the trickle down effect from them being a miser to trying to go, because they still in this energy of being a miser here. Like with this miser, I'm just getting somebody that's just fucking like, this person is in this, they in between. They on the fence between doing impulsive shit to make you be with them, or trying to be bold and come at you gracefully. So, and with sensitivity and compassion and love here, you know, they on the fence between it, right? There's still this like, this lingering effect or trickle down effect or mixing of energy here when it comes to this person being impulsive and controlling. And if somebody can also feel like, somebody don't feel like the energy that they're in right now is impulsive. They don't. They feel like being sensitive and compassionate it makes them impulsive. Like doing shit out of the norm that they usually wouldn't do. Seven of Keys is healing here. This person may need still to do some healing. This person could be in Aries. I don't know. They just popped out. And then Bastet's energy. Ashe to Seven Keys. Bastet. Ashe to Bastet. Passion. Kansu. Hermit. I'm telling you, this person needs to go within. Ashe to Kansu. And Neith. Perseverance here. Ashe to Neith. But we have Aries, your willpower, what you think you know about, do it your own way in. Because this person's own way is doing things impulsively and still trying to control. But this person want to make a bold move, but they know they need to do it gracefully here. And the only way to do that is to be sensitive and compassionate towards you, collective. And it's like, but this person is not used to sensitivity and compassion. Now, why did you have to make him cry? I might have to smack some kids up real quick, collective. So, exploration. But this person is exploring this, but this is making them feel like impulsive. They want to make impulsive moves. You know, like what makes you feel secure, support, your home base or family. And like I'm saying, this person could be talking to people on how to go about how to control this impulsiveness here. And there it is again. Saturn energy, the maturity that brings cautions regarding and limits imposed. These limits imposed is this impulsiveness. This don't belong in there. If this is an X2 or somebody like that, they're also actually frustrated here. Yeah, look. We have Horus, Ashe to Horus in the reverse. This is stability and equilibrium. It's in the reverse. This person is literally walking a tightrope between impulsiveness and grace. Why is this person not stabilized? Capricorn, this person could be a Capricorn. You could be in Aries as well. Either one of you all. Somebody could be a Capricorn though. This person is walking a tightrope between this impulsiveness and grace energy because Capricorn talks about your goals, the day-to-day reality of use the most business-like way too, because this person is used to doing shit a certain way. And now that they're trying to do it another way, but they're trying to, like I said, this is a jump from going to, impulsiveness to grace. That is a stretch for this person. For a lot of people, it would be a stretch. But this is why this person is feeling imbalanced because they can't leap from one thing to another. Healing is here. Selkies came out. Healing has to be had with this person in order to come in the right proper way. And because this person knows that, they are resentful. I was waiting on some ugly energy to come out. I'm telling you, and this person can become destructive if they don't get this shit together. But they have to take the time. So with somebody being impulsive, somebody is not a patient person as well. This person lacks patience. And this is because this person has codependency on being control or being in control of things. With you, they're not in control of things. Or with this situation, like I said, it could be any situation, but whatever it is with you, they aren't in control of things. And this person is going to go into the destructive ass pattern if they try to jump from from one extreme polarity to the opposite end. There are steps that need to be taken, in order for this person to go from impulsiveness to grace. Grace, compassion, love, sensitivity. Especially if this person was very insensitive to you. Okay? We have Capri here. Ashe to Capri. Change, because I'm not going to Ashe, Seth, nor Amut. And I release y'all back to y'all respective places. I ain't doing all that. Because Amut talks about devastation. Seth talks about resentment. And this could also be a warning to you, collective, that if this person does come back into your energy, you need to know that they still need to do work, okay? To handle them delicately, because you will see that, you know how a person can go from being like real insensitive towards you, your feelings, stuff like that, but they really want to be with you, so you let them go because of this, and then they come back in, and now when they come back in, this person wants to be like overly attentive to you. They want to be like hella clingy on you. Like I said, breathe your breath. They want to smell your hair. Like they want to be in a bathroom with you when you go pee or tinkle or whatever. And and now, like I said, they want to lay their body on a puddle and stuff, and then you go, and that's an extreme for you too, extreme polarity change, right, collective? Because you're used to this person being one way, and although you don't want to shun this person from being like that, you kind of got to get adjusted to it. So they start doing it so much where it becomes a bit like, okay, like, come on, slow down now. Like you doing a lot. Like, yeah, you were insensitive before, but you on the extreme of sensitivity. This can cause this person a level of frustration with you, because it's like, well, which one do you fucking want? The insensitive one, or now I'm being super sensitive, and now I'm being all compassionate and loving and caring, and now, like, that's too much for you. It was too much when I was insensitive. Now it's too much that I'm sensitive. Like, oh no. And this person is going to flip the fuck out. This is why this resentment and devastation with change is here. Because this person will quickly change on you. So this person it's gonna take for, if this is somebody that you want to let back into your life, it's going to take for you to allow this person healing and help them ease into this, if this is something that you're willing to do. Otherwise, I just simply would not let this person back into my energy. I would not. Strictly opinion, not advisal, but no advice. But this person definitely has to learn some discipline here. And the discipline comes along the way from them going from, impulsiveness to grace, or insensitivity to sensitivity, right? There's discipline that this person needs to learn along the way, and this discipline is about one, relinquishing control, trying to control you, your energy, and two, I forgot what I was going to say, bro. Yeah, but this person definitely wants to reunite with you. We have Sobek, Ashe to Sobek, union and power here. This person is definitely talking about this to their friends. Somebody could be a Taurus. This person love you. I don't know, but this is an extreme kind of love. If this person didn't show you love before, they want to show you love on an extreme force, and on an extreme level. I'm telling you, because we have the 11th house, freedom, associations, your circle of friends. Somebody talking to their friends about this. Somebody talking to the people around them. Somebody talking to people that they are associated with on how to get back into your energy, your good graces also here, right? And they may be wanting to take a bold ass move. We have Taurus, resources to maintain, the practicality of resulting from the productivity of, but then we have the 5th house here, the power of love, investments, and investment gambles and other games and your creations here. So somebody want to be real creative and make a bold ass fucking move and stuff. Well, whatever resources they have, this could be in the form of a gift, some kind of gift giving. It could be a date. It could be like I said, if this is a boss situation, this could be like the raising of your pay. Like your boss wants you to come back and they willing to offer you double what the fuck you made before, or they willing to let you work less and still make the same amount, or whatever the case may be. Like, just please come back type of shit, right? Like this is like, and somebody talking to their friends about this, or maybe their friends or whomever they are talking to, family, friends, circle of friends, associations, they're telling this person, like ease, like go to the extreme. Like get when you go back towards the collective, make sure you do it in such a bold way where they don't have where they just can't say no. You put them in a position where they can't say no. But this is what I'm saying, setting up certain case scenarios to put you in a position where you have to, and this is the problem where I'm talking about. They still have healing to do. They still have a lot of change to do and stabilize themselves, because this is still a form of control. When somebody sets up scenarios or puts you into a situation or environment by doing some hella big, hella bold on the extreme. If you're a feminine, let's say that this is a masculine, an X or somebody, and let's say this person never wanted to commit to you. They were a player, whatever the case may want to be. They like their options, and this person wants to come back towards you. This is going to be the type of person where they're going to ask you out on a date and stuff, on a date for the first time. You give them a chance, and on this date, nice ass restaurant in front of everybody, this person going to fucking propose to you and stuff. But y'all just getting back into y'all just getting back into the groove of just being around each other. It's like the date was meant for y'all to just talk, and this person just bam pop out and propose to you, but they putting you on the spot here by doing something as grand and extreme as this, from the opposite of what they used to do or how they were with you, and putting you on the spot so as to be in front of all these people. I mean, because come on now, like, who really want to, like, even if collective, you may be a bold motherfucker in this way, right? But this is why I'm saying your sensitivity and discernment needs to come in here, because who really wants to, like, embarrass a motherfucker so bad that proposes to you in front of all these people, in front of this big crowd of people and stuff like that? This can be that type of situation where this person knows, or they're going to put you in a situation where you have no choice but to say yes to them, or to open up to them, or for them to get the desired result from you that they want, because they ultimately want back into your energy. But again, this is a form of control here. Recognize the psychological pattern of what this is, or the psychology in this. This is reverse psychology, but this is still a form of control here. Somebody find you to be an enigma, enigmatic, an anomaly. It says personal power, the mysteries of life, and a major change. You change your energy. This person being in your energy has changed them, but the change was not prevalent to this person until they experienced the opposite of what you are, collective. You can't be replaced also. Yeah, somebody, Aquarius is here. That could be significant. Aquarius season could be significant. Genius to experiment with, the discoveries of, resulting from the eccentricity of. Leo is significant. Leadership. Somebody is taking the initiative to lead in this situation. Again, form of control. And then we have Isis. I shade to Isis. Faith and wisdom here. 10th house, responsibly, success, become a person of power and status. The 7th house, diplomatically, relationships, and get a fair deal here. Collective, this get a fair deal. I feel like that this is you. Like, don't this. I guess this is a message of awareness for you to not allow yourself to be put into a position where you don't feel like that you have a fair choice. Okay, again, if this is something where like somebody plans on taking you out after a time of no contact, or y'all been separated, or whatever the case may be, and the date is supposed to only entail y'all talking and just like getting back into communicating with each other openly and stuff like that, and like hatching things out and stuff like that. Hatching or hashing, whatever, things out, and this person just, boom, proposed to you in front of all these people, and just like, damn, we didn't even have time to address the reason why we were in no contact, or why we split up, why we haven't been in communication, and you just, boom, pop the question to me, put me on the spot. So you want to make sure that you go about this situation with this person very delicately. Because if you turn this, if this is this type of situation here, you turn this person down, this person is going to change real quick and go to this resentful energy and devastation type of energy where they're going to try and destroy you. Then that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If this is a situation with work, if this is a boss and you turn this boss down, now before where you quit and the boss one fucked up about you, but now you turn this boss's proposal down to hire you even though they gave you twice your salary or gave you a raise, work with less hours, give you more benefits, extra vacation or paid days off, shit like that, you know, like, and you tell this boss no, or you cool, this will be the type of person where they gonna change quickly and then they're gonna try and destroy you. What do they call it? Blackball you and shit like that, where no other company will hire you. People call you, or you know, your new job, new career path of focus, you know, they might call your old boss and this motherfucker might give bad reviews about you, say you're a terrible fucking employee, you was showing up late, you're not a good worker, you don't have good work ethic. It could be shit like that. So be mindful. It's like a delicate way to go about doing this. You do embody grace here, but you need to really use your discernment and know when to invoke the energy of grace on handling this situation, because it can change very quickly and it can become very destructive very quickly. This person has too much control, they're in too much, they like control too much. They're too codependent on being in control. And this is why it kind of makes me wonder and worry that if this is a person where this is an ex or even a boss or something like that, even if you were to give this person a chance or say yes to the dress, whatever the bullshit is, right? This person is still unstable, right? And then eventually they're still, it's like they're going to be still overly doing things. If they were overly insensitive, they're going to be overly sensitive, because this is still a way of them trying to control you or control the situation to keep you in their energy, or to keep a hold or a grasp on you so you don't get away. And again, when things don't go this person's way, if y'all get back together, whatever the situation is, this person will start to try. You're going to start seeing the levels of control again. And you know, so how they say with the addiction energy here, you know how they say relapses are always the worst. This is what I mean. Is that Chelsea? Hi, Chelsea. But you know how they say with addiction, trigger warning, whenever you relapse from whatever addiction it is, let's say you're in recovery for the first time. You know how they say when you relapse and you go back to using or whatever, to the addictive behaviors or patterns or person, place, or thing or whatever, they say it's like 10 times worse. The addiction is 10 times as worse. This is an example of that, but with a person. I'm going to do some emotionals, the emotional card deck, Oracle deck, and then I'm going to see, yeah, this person is exhausted. They want to just get it over already. They're ready to just be back with you already. They're ready to just, you know, be back in your energy already, right? And they have high hopes for this with hope here. Yeah, and this person is starting to panic. That's that impulsiveness coming through. What is all these turning around? Jealousy, reflection, and introspection, I'm telling you. And if this is an ex or somebody that want to have something with you, this person's jealousy is going to turn into rage here. They're in this energy of confusion and shit, and they're panicking. This person could have even, if this is a person that left you alone or went towards somebody else or picked somebody else over you or left you high and dry because they just didn't want to be sensitive and they went somewhere else and then the energy just wasn't you and they want to come back. This person, it can be, this person at a point in time, they possibly became enraged at why they were confused as to why they were so jealous about you moving on or not being with you again. And that's when the light bulb moment happened, is because these people don't embody whatever energy or essence that you have. This person, and then this person got into the energy of gratitude. But are you seeing how extreme I'm going from one thing to the other? There is no balance with this person. There's no balance. Overly insensitive, overly sensitive now. From impulsiveness to grace here. Okay? From confusion to jealousy. That's a lot. That's a big leap, bro. Look, from confusion to jealousy to gratitude. You see how extreme this person's emotions are? They all over the place. Oh, but that's why. Because they're going through an awakening. You triggered an awakening within this person. So, Spirit is saying, if this is a person, is hope, but there needs to be boundaries established here, and they need to be established early on, and you need to be very direct and clear, but in a graceful manner here. Because contentment is here. I feel like that maybe if this is something where somebody needed to get it together, they needed to experience, to have this awakening, you may end up content with this person, but this person has to do introspection here. This person needs to go into hermit mode. They have to go through this dark night of the soul. Whether you're there with this person or not, to help them through the dark night is up to you, collective. But you need to establish very strong boundaries with this person and make yourself clear cut and dry. You need to make yourself very clear with this person, because this person is in this reminiscent ass energy, I'm telling you. What is this person's emotions right now? Show me more of this person's emotions in the collective's energy. They always want to hit the floor. Man, look here. Letting go in the reverse. This person is not willing to let you go. See what I'm saying? That's a problem. I mean, it's a good thing, but it's a problem. It could be a problem. It could be a problem if you try to detach from this person. Or this person is not willing to let you go. But if you tell this person no or something, this person is going to detach from tenderness, which is them detaching from being sensitive. And it's going to change. It's going to go from one extreme to the other. This person has no in between, because this person is feeling helpless. I'm telling you, this is this type of energy where it's like, if it ain't collective, it ain't gonna be nobody. My life ain't gonna never be the same. Like, they're gonna be with this nostalgic energy. This don't have to be past memories. This could be somebody thinking about what it could have been with you, what they could have done, shoulda, coulda, woulda, how it would have been. This person has already mapped out a life with you. Your boss has already projected like quarterly earnings and shit. And when you come back, this is something like that, you know. Your pastor is planning on you coming back and leading the choir and in a choir competition, or, you know, making the church feel alive again. This is anything like that, right? And they don't want to let you go. They've already mapped in their mind, in their head, what it is. I'm telling you. But breakthrough is here. It came out on the 5th. I'm going to take it in the reverse, because this person still needs to go through a dark night here. Any more from this deck? Doubt. This person doubts that they can have a breakthrough or that. Give me me more on this doubt because I know that's not what I think it is. Joy, abundance, miracle, uncertainty. This person, listen. This person feels like the only way that they can heal is with you. If you let them back in your life and you just give them another chance, that's how they can heal. They don't feel like that they can do it without you. You see what I'm saying here? Because I was trying to not say it. And this person is uncertain. They're feeling uncertain here. I'm telling you, they feel like you're the miracle, you're the abundance here, you're the joy, and they're not going to have none of that shit without you. And they don't know how they can have it without you with this uncertainty. They don't feel like that they can have a breakthrough or make it through this dark night of the soul without you. This person, man, listen, disappointment and guilt is here. Questions. Threads of the soul. Give me this person's, what's going on with this person? Questions that collective may need to ask this person. How long are we? Damn, we at 139. I usually been doing good. No little bit. No more than over an hour and 8. So this person does want to be devoted towards you, but no. This person needs to find a solid median here. This person definitely needs to get grounded here. Questions for this person or collective here. Y'all, these cards so freaking big. The poison apple here. What temptation or unhealthy habit is drawing you in? What is its true cost? The stormy sea. What emotions feel overwhelming right now? How can you steady yourself amidst the waves? What else? Somebody might like the underachievers, because I'm hearing indigoism. If you know, you know, the underachievers. Herb shuttles. I mean, if you know, you know. Indigoism, herb shuttles. What's another one? The gold theory. If you know, you know. The glass. Yeah. Is there something unsaid in your life? What truth needs to be spoken or acknowledged? This is this person. The envious rival. Is comparison or jealousy affecting your self-worth? This is this person that want to be with you, collective, a boss, a co-worker, a pastor, a sibling, a sister, a friend, a brother, okay, a parent, or something like that. How can you redirect this energy towards self-growth? Because this person is going to always, and I don't feel like that this is this person's energy towards other people. This person has been comparing other people to you. It ain't no more you. It's no more you. They want to tell you this. They want to be as sensitive as you need them to be, collective, to your feelings, to your days off, to how much you sing in the choir, to your voice getting the rest, to whatever this is, to the role you play in a friendship and in a family ship. Somebody wants to be overly sensitive, okay? Because there are no comparisons. Without you, it feels like life cannot go on. Without you, it feels like, it's just too much here. But we also have the trickster. And I don't feel like this person is trying to trick you. I feel like that this person, this is flip-flop energy. Because this person knows no median. They don't, on a scale of, on any type of, when we're dealing with the universal law of polarity, we must find the things in between, the small things in between that eventually balance out one extreme polarity from the other, okay? That will allow us, see, and we don't have the things in between, which is the healing, the evolution, the dark night of the soul, the surrendering, the healing of childhood wounds, the healing of trauma, toxic patterns, letting go of addictions, addictive behaviors, people, places, and things like that. These are all the medians on the universal law of polarity. These are the balancing factors from one extreme polarity to the opposite end, right? And when we don't have these things in between that are fucking checked, that are checked off, we try to jump from one extreme to the other, there is a level of instability and imbalance. There's no equilibrium here, right? Which can fuck with a person's mind, okay? And it'll cause a person to flop on you real quick. And I feel like that is why this trickster energy is here. Because this could apply to this person, like this person is tricking themselves into thinking that they get back into your energy, that they can do it. It's going to be a hop, skip, and a fucking jump. This is what this person is thinking. The trickster says, where in your life do you experience self-sabotage or unexpected challenges? What are the unexpected challenges here? The unchecked, the unchecked balancing factors on the universal law of polarity. That's what they are. Okay? What lessons are hidden in these moments? The lesson of healing trauma, healing toxic patterns, healing addictions, okay? Dark night of the soul, okay? Coming out of our south node, okay? Getting rid of self-sabotage, surrendering to the Most High God and divine. That's another one. Always remembering you can't control things. That's another one. What lessons are hidden in these moments? These are the lessons that this person needs to learn. And they try to trick themselves into thinking, oh, I've done enough healing, or I can do it. I can do it. It's going to be easy. It's going to be a piece of cake. Your standards are going to put a spotlight on the things that this person has not done the work on. This person definitely needs time. They feel like that you're a whole hero in their life. Listen. Whitney Houston, and when a hero comes along, that's the shit. With the strength to carry on, then you'll cast your fears aside. I'm not going to sing. We know I can't sing. Who gives a fuck? Anyways, the glass slipper here, collective. It says, where do you feel like you need to fit in? Fit in with air quotes too. What would happen if you embrace your uniqueness instead? This is this person's energy. They're going to try and come in and be like you, collective. They figure if they come in and they just mimic, we know about mimicking and stuff, right? Even like that movie, the Mimic. Anyways, even with mimicking, you're not embodying the true energy of whatever it is that you're mimicking. If somebody's coming in to mimic you, collective, this is an ex or something like that. If they're trying to mimic you, or they mimic what it is that they feel like that you want or require from them, it's not a true emotion. It's not real. It's not them being honest with themselves. And it's going to become harder and harder for this person to keep up this mimicking energy, because the lessons that need to be learned are not there. They are missing. Okay? This is like trying to go from a prototype This will be the equivalent to jumping from the old big ass computers that we used to have to a fucking laptop right now. This will be equivalent to that. You know how over the years we've had to learn all this different shit, Intel processors, all this core, everything. I don't know all the shit that's in the computers and stuff and all that. But you know how we had to learn to navigate through those things. Think about going from that big dumb ass fucking computer, that big dumb ugly ass one, right? The tan one, okay? Going from that to a laptop in a day. Another example, older people, and this is nothing against older people. I'm talking about the older people that aren't used to touchscreen cell phones and shit like that. They may be used to the flip phones and stuff. I know older people that still use flip phones because these touchscreen shits just don't get it for them, right? And it's going to be like the same thing, like an older person who used to a flip phone or anything like that, trying to use a touchscreen, trying to just get using a touchscreen, navigating through it, all the apps, knowing how to type, the text, all the fucking acronyms for everything, the SMH, and one day. This is going to be equivalent to that. You know the frustration that can come from that? Trickster is here. Okay. So, we're going to get some divine messages for you, for your person, or for this person. I don't know. I guess this is just a message of awareness here. Yeah, this person is living in the moment. With this trickster spirit, this person is definitely living in the moment here. And I'm telling you, somebody in this person's head, the right person gonna love you, flaws and all. This is what this person has told themselves. And they're in the present moment. They're living in the moment like, yeah, the collective gonna love me. The right person, they the right person. I know they the right person. Like, they gonna love me, flaws and all. Like, they gonna, you know, like, I forgot I had on my raw. Hold on. Yeah, this man, listen. Spirit hella funny, y'all. For one, it says you're on the right track here. This is what this person is thinking, but look what's right behind it. Ra. I'll say to Ra. I don't know if y'all see my little necklace. I'm like my little Ra necklace and shit. Yeah, this person, be proud of yourself. Let's not go in here. This person needs to learn the self-validation here. But again, this is going from self-sabotaging energy, this person, to self-validation. See how extreme that is? You can't hop from one thing to another. This shit don't be easy. Collective, people don't realize how hard and difficult it is for you to even get to where you are and even embody the energy that you have in you. And when people, this is why people get burnt out real quick. They think they can study you and they can just do it, right? It's just not that simple. People don't realize how much hard work you put in the back. We have the dual alchemist here that's not supposed to be in there. But that talks about our dual natures here. You hold the truth is here. That says you hold the torch. I feel like collective, this may be you hold the torch to light this person's pathway, or more so to illuminate to this person, or this could be you in the past with this person where you held the torch and you illuminated to this person their flaws and everything that they needed to change. And I feel like that if this is an ex or a connection that never was or never came to be, or whatever the case may be, I feel like that this person feels like that not only did you mirror or illuminate these flaws to this person, but you're also so loving and accepting because you're in this love and light energy. You see how this person's mind is thinking. Like, this person will tell themselves any fucking thing to convince themselves that you gonna let them back into your energy. They will tell themselves anything. They will do anything. It's like, oh, since you illuminated this about this person, these flaws and everything, you must love them because you told them about themselves. You gave them, you put a mirror up to what it is that they needed to reflect on. And so you must love them, flaws and all, right? Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, Most High God, Source, let me tell you. Yeah, this person, they in the energy of Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel like you gave them something. It could be compassion, it could be love, it could be grace, anything like that, especially with you illuminating this person's flaws, loving them enough to illuminate their flaws. They feel like that they need to give you something in return. And that's like being sensitive. And it's okay for this person to be sensitive, but not overly sensitive, right? All these fell out. It's so many. I'm not taking all those. Any more last messages for the collective? This person thinks that you're beautiful. And they feel like that you're their harvest. They feel like that this person feels like you're their harvest. The law of rhythm is here. This law explains that life isn't a linear event. Neither is healing. Neither is healing. It's not a linear event. Healing is not linear, okay? It's full of cycles that have their own ebbs and flows. Equivalent to this person's dark night of the soul. Special since you were a child here. This is how this person feels about you. They feel like you're beautiful. They feel like if you've known this person since childhood, like I said, if this is a family member, a parent, a sister or brother or cousin, anything like that, if this is that type of scenario and stuff, somebody feels like that you were special since you were a child, especially if you're in this love and light energy too, right? And this person was insensitive. Come on now, cephaloids are here. I'll show you to the cephaloids. Yeah, this person coming in fast. Listen, there's that impulse right there. This person coming in fast, like here, ready or not, here I come. You used to play that with this person possibly. This person needs to heal their electromagnetic and toroidal field, right? And they can only do that with a... Why is this in here? I don't even know. This person feels like you're a healer and that you can heal them. Hey, Caleb. Because I don't know where I said it. I could have sworn I had brought it over here with me. Listen, come on now, stop playing with me. Bible is here. That's what I was gonna call my son about, because in the beginning I told y'all I was going to. This came out before I even started pulling cards or started to read Matthew 16:20, and then Bible is right here, and then it goes blank on both sides. I don't know how this pertains to anything, but maybe it's something that you need to know, collective. And then I don't have my own Bible here. Caleb, did you see where I set that Bible? Mom's Bible? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Because I had already opened it up to this. Is Matthew 16:20. Again, I don't even remember where I got that reference from. And it's a very short one too. It says, then charge he his disciples, and we're talking about Christ here. Then charge he his disciples that they should tell no man that he was Jesus the Christ. I don't know what that means to you, collective, but oh, okay. That's because in 19 it says, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. So this is how somebody feels like you have the power to not just heal. You have the power to bind and create and let loose. And this is why this person don't want to let you loose, right? This person feels like that you are the conduit between heaven and earth. This is what this person really, with this you've been special since you were a child, with this law of rhythm here, harvest paying off, and then that the 16:20, and it says Christ said, don't tell nobody. This person feels like that you're some type of embodiment. This person knows you're an earth angel here. They know you're an earth angel, divine masculine, divine feminine. This person is aware that you're an earth angel. This is why this person don't want to let you go. So collective, I feel like that's going to be all for this particular read. And I hope this helped you wherever you are. And we are going to come back for another one. I'm going to return everybody's energy, collective, yours back to you with love and light. This person's energy back to them with love and light. And pull my energy back from this particular read. Close all doors, portals to and from my energy, including windows, and seal and heal all cracks and crevices in my auric field and toroidal and subtle bodies at this time. Ashe. Okay, collective, that's it. I'm gonna come back with another one. I'm gonna see if we can pull on some upper energy here, because I don't know what the fuck is going on in the energy. But I will see you guys on the next one, collective. Thank you for tuning in and tapping in. And if you're new, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.